it's free for you. Today we are delving into the world of slop. I'm of course joking, not slop, but we're gonna be making a simulator game. It's one that, we've dreamed about a long time already. When you go to Gamealytic, and what is it like? My favorite slop version one is like a recycling cinder simulator, which is like 1.7 million bucks. Classical playway, love to see it. And it actually has good ratings. You wouldn't say it from like, the AI generated images in it, the throwing every single asset that we have under the sun. Oh, it's not William? Yes, Construct. So the goal, we're getting a rift in Bite Me now. We have the Godot gang and we have the Righteous people, the Unity gang. I'm going to stay with Unity. But William was like, he wants to try out some prototyping. And the idea is, because I like saw part of his stream, but I was like asleep when he did it. The idea is that he's going to very slowly keep chipping away at it, basically only working on what is it again? He's making like some sort of duck petting game apparently in Godot. I'm not really sold on it. Finally, no Godot. The Godot hate is questionable. So he's going to probably do this like once a week or something like that. He's going to figure it out. But I'm going to keep doing the majority of the live streams and all of that. So yeah, today's prototype, try Panda 3D. We're not gonna like try every single engine live on stream. Are you Godot Guru Nash fan? Absolutely not. So that's kind of the thing as well of like William used Godot 3 like 4 years ago or something at this point. And then we switched to Unity and we never really looked back. But now it's like, I'll give it a go. I'll give them a try and all of that. And that's how we got here. Not here. Here. But we're gonna stay to Unity. We're gonna do everything as well. Oh, hey Chauncey as well. How's it going on Twitch? Is there drama in the Bite Me house? The only drama is the fact that Thomas, of course, doesn't work enough. But apart from that, that's fine. So we're making a simulator game. And I got this environment yesterday because I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. And I'm just gonna share this with the Unity bros in here as well. Can I see like... There's a really good deal going on right now, basically. I think I'm not going to be logged in. It's going to be like, oh, you have to log in again. Let me check. Yeah. Give me a second. It's called like something Summer Drop, I think, by Liardis. This one, Summer Drop Bundle. This was a pretty good deal. 30 bucks. Like, it adds 10% because I'm in Japan, basically. And it included like 14 different assets, and one of them was... I forgot already. This bowling alley. And I'm like, does a bowling like simulator already exist? And only like, like this uses the exact same asset even. This is not really what I'm looking at. This is not really competition. So I feel like there is an untapped part of the market where you run your own like bowling center. And you have your customers and whatever. So I made this little like prep thing yesterday just to get something out there already. So if we take a look, I just threw in basically a first-person controller. Thank you, Unity. Godot could never. And we're going to make the rest of the game basically today. Why is Unity like this? Riveting content. Yeah, so I have my very basic FPS controller. It's very basic. And then... Oh, I thought there's like a box collider on this. The real simulator slop is made in Roblox, yeah. So what I'm imagining is we're going to... let me open a notepad to kind of just write down what are the main goals here. Bowling alley simulator. I think step 1 is going to be the bowling minigame. Like, we cannot make this game without having the option of me as the player walking here, grabbing a ball, and then leaving like a little, you know, bowling cutscene, whatever, some sort of thing. I think that would be one thing, to have a basic version of that. Probably then the second thing I want is like basic customers. And then probably I'm going to be looking at like economy and upgrades. So what I think about with economy and upgrades is like you're gonna start with just like 2 or 4 different lanes, because they're like prefabbed, and then make it so you can like expand later on. And I think that's gonna be most of what will get done by this stream. But hey, you never know. You never know what we can finish. We can do more stuff then as well. Wait, what was the previous asset you loaded? I don't know what you... Yeah, grow a garden. I never really looked at grow a garden. I just know they are hella famous. Let me start by getting rid of this box collider that annoys me. And I think we're gonna have to start by taking this. So, can I... We're basically going to have to make a... What do they have under it? Oh, it's just the levels of detail. I don't really like... Level of detail is like, you know, it's good and you kind of need it. It needs a food bar made. Yeah, there's assets for all of those as well. Wait, I can show you. I think it's art, prefabs. It has like a bar. It has like, what's it called? Billiards, snooker. I don't know the difference between the two. It has assets for those as well, and like food stuff. That's what you would do if we were to make this a full game. But we're not gonna, yeah, like pool. Like you have like pool tables and things like that. Oh, that's why the lighting was weird. I was like, why does it look so bad, the lighting? And then now I realize I just had it on the wrong mode. Does this also have the same? I don't think so. The same floor? Thought there was a material. What was the material name? I forgot. M_general_lanes. In assets. Yeah, I would like these to be the same material. Thank you very much. If you do a bowling simulator, wouldn't there be some users that only want to play bowling? That's the whole point. Also, this is all... I just want to share this as well. The no Russians bowling. This would be like the scope creep thing. Is like we have like the little TVs that, you know, have these bowling animations with stuff like this. I don't know who here played Call of Duty or like knows the internet, but this is like so amazing of a video. Is this technically war crimes? Absolutely. But I think this stuff would be absolutely gold to put into the game. Do you think these simulator games are easier or challenging to make? So, I'm not sure, Kex. That's the thing I want to figure out. Because I have some other simulator game ideas as well that I think could work. But I don't know how hard they really are. Because I've never thought about like the mechanics and whatever. Hey, spellbinding games as well. So I think I'm just gonna say fuck the LODs for now. I'm just gonna prefab, unpack all of this. And I guess I could just turn... Yeah, I can just nuke this. And we're not gonna do the LODs because it's just going to complicate stuff for now. And we're going to rename this to bowling lanes. Not blowing lanes, that's a different kind of bowling lanes. Hi Trojan and Chi Lemon. They can be easy depending on the depth. How is it going for you, OCPD coach? So what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna need to... Well, we're gonna talk to Bezi in a second, I think. Are we back on the Skyrim? Yeah, I honestly like Skyrim way more than The Witcher. So let's just ask what we should do. What a bowling alley simulator game, and I want there to be a bowling mini game. Making a prefab for the lanes. Exactly. Approach this. Picking up ball. Resetting pins. Dots. Let's take a look. You heard about the emails going out about the class action with Valve? Yeah, I got one of those as well. It's kind of like, you know, there's nothing I feel I can do about it. I just scraped. It's not good though time ARW. Browse game guides. I have no idea what I get. In the meantime, we'll probably need some bowling pins. Oh, the bowling lane itself has no collider. I see. Let's just throw a mesh collider on here. Let's not make it. Oh, okay, no, we're gonna throw a box collider on here. I think it's actually gonna be. Imagine people subbing after lost teams thinking it's a Godot channel. There's like, I was looking at like the Twitch follows as well, and there's like this one person I know, like Voylin, who he knows me for more than a year at this point, and now finally after the first Godot stream he followed, and I was like, you gonna be like that? What happened with Valve? There's like someone like sued them for like the 30% cut or something, I think is what it came down to, and now like everyone just got like this email of like, oh, we're doing a lawsuit. Because I'm gonna need to have like... I'm gonna need to do the good colliders for the gutters and things like that. So this... Oh, I did not want to do that. How are the colliders here, actually? Okay, so here they're fine, actually. They just have that... Okay, they just went the box collider route and they have a lot of them. I think it's easier to just delete all the level of details. And then remove the level of detail group. Thanks for the $10 ARW. We're not gonna switch to Godot though. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna prefab unpack. Let's try again. Not blowing lane, bowling lanes. Delete this one. Yeah, why go to GoNut when you can go to Unreal Easy? Maybe one time we'll go for the one for Unreal. It's something that I probably would want to try out Unreal myself, but it's like I have enough stuff to do right now. Thanks as well, by the way, Slushy Puppy, for the Prime sub. Okay, so this one can go here. Now let's see what we're talking about here. Let's see in the meantime. So the bowling lane, bowling lane manager. Ball controller, pin manager. I feel that this is hella overcomplicated. Implement a realistic ball. Okay. We can drag to aim. Standing, falling down. This is object. This is way too complicated. I just want to have it be shitty. Okay. I think the easiest way to do it is actually, I'm gonna make a bowling ball prefab. And I'm just gonna make it so I can like pick them up. And then from there on we'll go. Is this a burger? That's a questionable burger. So we have our bowling balls. Guess this is the correct scale for one. Guess then we'll just put a rigid body on here. The class actually. My player has a first-person controller. I have my first-person controller and a at bowling ball. Grab the bowling ball. Be able to throw it. That could be an outline shader if I get close. That changes. Looking at to pick it up. Let's take a look what this does. Object pool manager for a bowling game. I think there's not really many free bowling assets, really? I never actually looked at all of the bowling stuff. We have like some packs. Do they have like templates for like code? Mini bowling 3D. And that's basically it, really? Tools? Bowling fixed point 3D physics, but this is like $300. How's the progress on the Cafe Mate Simulator game? So we 100% deterministic fixed point C# open source 3D physics engine. Jesus Christ. I feel like this is hella overkill for what we need. We need something simple and shitty. Oh, I should have put it in agent mode. I'm so just going to read. I'll skip it. And then it should do it for us. So, the Maid Cafe simulator. Right now, I kind of ran into the problem that I need to deal with of the asset that we got originally. I think it's this one. I realized now that it didn't have... it doesn't come with interiors. I thought it did. But it's just, you know, the parallax trickery. So now I need to find something else for interior-wise. Oh, this is the Main Street one. That bowling asset is actually the thing the AI wanted to make. Would be funny. And then we're waiting basically just on the asset store sale. I think William was working on this, not Citizen, but yeah, Citizen basically interaction where, you know, customers come in, they go and sit down and they want something. Okay, so now it's creating stuff for me. Oh, we apparently have an interact button bound to the E key already. Perfect. Happy weekend, by the way, Midnight Moonlight Games. I was considering like doing a US stream on the 4th of July, but then I realized it's the 4th of July, so most people probably wouldn't like be watching, most likely. I don't know, actually. If I would have streamed on 4th of July, would anyone have watched it? Same time as now? I feel like this was a better one. Okay, okay. First person controller includes player interaction. We'll just take a look at it. Yes. Is that a yes, I would have watched, or no, I would have been too busy? Oh, it's gonna compile. I like Bite Me streams. No. Yeah, I think freedom goes over game dev. EU folks who stay at night. Yeah, EU Mox and Aura built different. Update the interactable script to use the better outline. What do you mean Europeans don't celebrate the 4th of July? Okay. Okay. Add the player interaction component. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's added. Interaction is 4. I think I need to add a hold point. No. Wait, empty. Spawn. The camera look. Okay, so hold point, if I want it to be, it should be like here. Okay. Come up with the throw charge sliders and things like that. Interaction canvas, interaction text. Wait. So add the pickupable item. I feel like that's a weird name. I feel like it should just be like pickable item or something. Do like a bluish. The bowling ball. Oh, static. Wouldn't have helped. Oh, this is the prompt. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this later. What are your thoughts? Oh, good morning, bowling simulator. Indeed, Voilin. Indeed. But it's made in Unity, so you're probably not gonna like it. I think the stop killing games. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna take a while. I'm not a hater on it. I like it. But it's like, I don't think it's gonna solve all of our problems overnight. Meanwhile, Pirate Software, I just want to say, I always saw Pirate Software as the bad guy, and now people are finally going to turn around on him, and now they realize that, you know, Marnix, you were right all along. I think this is fine. I'm gonna get rid of the interaction. Let's add a canvas in the meantime, so we can add things like my crosshair. To add a canvas. Scale with screen size, 20 by 1080. Twice. Create empty HUD. And then image crosshair. It's gonna be like 4 by 4. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, I put in 11. Oopsie. Yep, that's a very wide resolution. What's Bezi doing in the meantime? No interaction text. Yeah, should be it. Press E. Ah, yeah, I need to try the slider. I'm force slider. Gonna move this a bit down though. It's up minus 500. Gonna make this 400 wide. Then where was the... Here. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Let me lock this. I have the slider. The canvas. Let's take a look. think it... Why did it disable the entire canvas? Actually, that should not have been the case. Disable it. Only update the slider. Oh, I think I also... picked up. Stick on. See. Does a bowling game need characters and animations? Yeah. Because it's not a bowling game at the end of the day. The bowling game is just... It's a bowling simulator. A bowling store simulator. So it only makes sense that you can try out the mechanics, basically. What do you count as a simulator game? Basically anything that simulates like a job. You know, there's a... stuff like recycling center simulator, or there's like a beer factory is another one. You know, this is like, oh, 43% positive, but still 1,300 people bought this game for some forsaken reason. Where it's, yeah, it's hard to explain what exactly makes it. Or I think Tavern Manager Simulator, like stuff like this. Where it's like, oh, you bake some stuff, you cut some stuff, whatever. Chocolate Factory. It's all this stuff, and like, oh my god, like look at how this looks. And still people gobble this shit up. There's a job simulator tag. I don't think a lot of this doesn't even use the job simulator tag, basically. But this is the surefire way. Simulator basically means playway for the most part. God, and then, you know, like stuff like the Rap House Simulator with the, you know, with guys piss filter. They have a lot of... What's Mall Manager Simulator? Why is the woman holding a cat? Like, very negative. 15% positive. So that's where you go. Schedule 1 is a simulator as well. Yeah, there are good ones as well. But that's not why we're here today. Okay, let's take another look at what it's doing. Oh. Geez, this is a lot of simulators. Yeah. Especially, okay. Does this have an outline? Did I just not set up the bowling ball correctly? Is the question now, because... Oh, I feel like this mesh is also... Yeah, no. This is a bad mesh. For the ball return. Why is it a capsule collider? The hell is the capsule even? Oh no. That's my thing, yeah. Nobody make a backyard. I feel that it is so incredibly niche already, Kex, that I wouldn't worry about it. Why do I need to add like an interactable? My mouse has to be 7 or something at least. Doesn't do any of these. It's not interactable. And there's no shader. Can you call Overcooked Simulator? I think Overcooked makes it a stretch already. I think what you could do is like a one-armed cook, for example, could be seen as a simulator game. But I feel like an Overcooked is kind of different. Yeah. So I think it's a little bit different. Like, this is at the end of the day a first-person Overcooked, which I think fits the vibes a little bit more. I'm not sure, actually. Please gather information in the meantime. Missing render component. It's the LOD system. I see. I can just add a mesh here. Should be it. Mesh filter, no mesh render. Yeah. If I delete both of these, I have nothing. Okay, should have seen that one coming. Copy component. Small. This. Let's go. Okay. I kind of didn't have to do this. Oh well. Should still simplify stuff. Hacker Sim, that 100% exists already. Oh, wow, you're using HRP? Nope, we shouldn't be. This should be URP. Okay, so E to pickup doesn't work, but we do have kind of an outline shader, except it overrides the main shader as well. Take a look at the input system. Because I do indeed have an E to interact using the input system. Bean Pea Sim, you play as Greta yelling at things no other hardworking woman has time for. I mean, there's a lot of like oil rig stuff and things like that. I'm not sure. Wait, like, you know, industrial. Or like you just go and sit on a highway. But I don't think that's really a riveting gameplay experience, I would say. Player interaction controller. Okay. Take a look. It's angry. Okay, it realized that it's angry. Then afterwards we can figure out like 0.2. 2 as well. The number of my pals into Euro Truck Simulator 2, it's crazy, especially like Euro Truck. I don't think a Greta Thunberg simulator would perform as well. Maybe for the memes or whatever, but gameplay wise, I think it's kind of meh. Did it just nuke my input actions? I feel like it did. Did I put Git yet on this? No, okay, it did not seem to nuke it. But that is a good reminder, actually, that I'm gonna start wanting to add some version control before I break everything. Oh. Simulator, okay, we do have Git set up. Let's just pull up Git Kraken because it makes life easier. Pedals? Yeah. It's also like, you know, the fun thing of like, oh, you get home from your job and it's like, let me just go and my parents had like a friend of theirs who was really into flight sims. And they like invited him to come over and he's like, oh no, I'm flying to New York today. And it takes like 6 hours. And he just does it real time hardcore. And it's like, why? What are we doing here? Bowling alley simulator. Because what did it change about the input actions? Expected control type is empty. I feel like these are questionable changes. Oh well. Guild architect to become guild simulator. Some of these kind of exist already. So E still doesn't work. Pick things up. I'm gonna go into ask mode. Custom screen space outlines tracer. I've been tweaking for ages. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's easier to save the world, not in real life. Because I just want to pick up my ball, you know? I think in the meantime, I'm gonna go to the prefab as well. And I'm gonna work a little bit on the bowling pin setup. Because I have an idea of what it should do. Where's my bowling pin? Come on. All of these should have a rigid body. I'm going to turn this into like, can I do capsule collider? And then put the radius to, no, it's like a cylinder. Wait, there's a way to do a cylinder, I think. 0 points. This? Cylinder. I swear there was something cylindery. Philippe, I have been using Bezi. It's pretty good, better than ChatGPT paid version. Yeah. Also, like, yeah, I don't like the. I think I've been Gemini gang as well for a long time at this point. What does a cylinder use? Capsule collider. Oh, a cylinder also just uses a capsule collider. Well, Doesn't really help me. Guess it's gonna be a box collider. Just make this smaller. Like top down. Through the this is way too big still. To 0.1 on all sides. Easy. So, rigid body of a box collider, and this shouldn't be static. Just to check. Cylinder-shaped collider, I'd use a mesh collider. Yeah, I guess I could do mesh collider as well, actually, but... Why does this not follow? Can I not pick this up? Oh, I just needed to hold E, I see. Ah. Ah, beautiful! And then... Oh. It's easy mode. Ah, damn it. Okay, we're getting... It was easier than I expected, honestly. I should have just... I feel like I... Oh, that's why, because it's on hold. I'm gonna do... Press instead. Save. Trigger autosave as well. Should be enough for 15% positive. Like, my dream is one day we find a prototype here that is, like, kind of good enough. I feel like it's still on hold mode now. Oh, I don't think I did. I need to just get rid of... It crazes me every single jam doesn't allow AI. I think like the GMTK one, like also explicitly is like GMTK game jam. I think somewhere they had like something about rules. You must not use to make audio assets, art, or your HLIO page, and they also... Yeah, that's the thing. Like you can't police code-wise stuff in AI. I think for like art and audio settings, nor your HLIO marketing, I think it's fine. Like, okay. On the other hand, Kex, the benefit is it's less competition. Let them slave away for 2 years. The difference between... I'm just gonna get rid of all of these and see if this solves it. Autosave is enabled. Add a PSX filter, a jump scare, and call it midnight bowling shift. And then, like, you get eaten by a ball or something. Okay. I definitely need to work on the... Let's fix the force. I would like to... Bowling ball. You know? Feels... limp. Also, skill based, so make bowling feel good. Bowling game where a little turkey mentioned, is out to get to you, and you can only stop it by getting 3 strikes in a row and stealth. That's questionable. Hey, Kex, there's also a Bezi game jam, and there it's like you have to use AI. So these things, it's a two-sided thing now, but I feel like it's a partially uphill battle as well. Just yeah, it's gonna come default in Unity 6.2. VR game, but you play as a ball. That sounds like a puking simulator. Support proper bowling mechanics. Oi. Motion sickness symbol. The whole country is out to get you. Turkey mentioned. Let's go. Is there like an easy way for me to align these bowling pins? I feel like there isn't, and I just have to kind of eyeball it. Bowling pins. I feel like the smart thing to do here would to add spawn points to them. Oh well. Or I could be like invalidate them and then like make new ones drop as well. When do you consider playtests should stop? When players complete the whole game, when they say the game is good? I think when you release the game. I don't think there's like a clear point. I think most devs also just don't playtest enough to begin with. So I think you don't need to worry about over playtesting. I think, I don't know, you do have to worry about over playtesting. Oh, I need a physics material as well. Yeah, basically until the end. Like even the week before, because you want it to be as good as possible. When do you know the game is good? Yeah, that's the question. Like you know it yourself as well. When the feedback you get is like more minute stuff. Whereas like, oh, there's a collider missing or whatever. But there's no big issues anymore. Hi Fergie as well. How's it going? Okay, let's make a physics material. Create physics. Material. What do we have to call it? Bowling ball material. Zero 0.3, 0.4. 1. Multiply minimum. Oscillated power system accuracy timing. Okay. Now requires genuine skill. I'm scared. Oh, it didn't actually implement these things. The sounds. No need for that. Let's take another look. You played this for different reasons, indeed, yeah. Better to find issues in QA than live. Better to go live. It's never done, you just released. Yeah, projects don't get, like, they just get abandoned or released. They never get finished. And that should be it. Do wish I could, like, I'm reaching that point that I also had in Cursor where I kind of want to like dual wield. Like one agent is working on my bowling ball thing and then the other one is working on the bowling pins. Why can't I move them? Oh, that's why. I see. Oh, up to the 0, 0 corner. It should be like here. And then we put those here. And then I kind of want to have it so that they come like down here again after they actually get hit. I think that would be really cool. Their interaction with the new skill-based. What's up, homies? Hey, Sockhouse. How's it going? Excellent. The script has been successfully updated. Simple UI setup. Ah, don't do the UI, please. I hate this. That's the one thing. It's too much. It's the sock. It's the sock indeed. Can we... Okay, so what should I do? Skill-based, whatever. Track your... Okay, so let's go back to bowling ball. Just slacking. Yeah, dude has enough money now to not have to work the rest of the year. Physics material. Here we go. Power slider and accuracy slider. The force slider, that's a power slider. And then we have the next project is already in the works. I think I can just rotate this. It's the right axis. No. I chose the wrong axis twice. Minus 0. Yeah, this is too big. 300. Enough money to retire, but still not bite me Patreon. Got that. Oh, did Cakes look back in a recent one? Is he going to Gamescom? He's Germany. He has to go to Gamescom, right? Clipper, you said you guys were gonna fight it out or something. I'm a long time Cakes here and I'd love to see that. I think you'd win. Of course. Of course. I just don't like his... I'm not a fan of React content, and Cakes definitely does a fair share of reacting, shall I say, to our content. And it's like, it doesn't add anything. Okay, should be fine. So, I think where's my bowling ball again? Where was it that actually... I think it was in my player? Power zone indicator? What are the indicators for? Can we just ignore those? Okay, so the sliders work, the ball does disappear. Take a look, where did the ball go to? The ball is just gone. Oh, the ball is falling to the ground. It's time to sleep. See ya, bulldozer. We took like one step forward, and like, because also like I don't want these to be permanently visible. Guess yeah. Wait, where's my bowling ball now? The bowling ball is just gone. I feel now. Throw executed. Okay. And it's just spinning around like crazy. Okay, okay. I didn't add the pretty please. Oh well. Let's see if it fixes it. I should have committed earlier so I could easily revert. Oh well. We're in this now. Result position is calling incorrect. Trajectory needs adjustment. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. I just want to throw a ball. Let's just ball it out. Cool vibes you got there. How high Harbinger? How's it going? So what have you fixed? Ball appears now. Sliders become visible when you start throwing. Sliders disappear until you pick up another ball. Let's check this out. Okay. We are holding the ball once again. Kick it? No, okay. This is cheating, but who cares? God, this is harder than I expected. Come on. We're not there yet. Okay. I'm gonna commit this though, because whilst it's kind of shitty, we're 1 hour into this live stream and like 40 minutes into development, so I take it. Shitty bowling. Commit. Just so we have a point to fall back to. Because I'm gonna give myself 15 more minutes maybe or something to tweak this. The throw force general feels very weak and limp. Exactly 1. Well, 1 out of 10. It would be cool to have like the little Stevies actually. Let's go back to the bowling lanes scene view. Play the TV here somewhere. What is dispenser? Oh, it's like for straws or something. This PC. Speakers. Aha, we have these TVs as well. How would I go ahead and do this? I want to see if we can do some scoring on this later as well. For now, I'm just gonna hang you guys up here. I haven't gone bowling in a very long time at this point, but should be fine. Okay, so we just massively increased the forces. Bowling arc. Sure thing. Upward components. I'm not sure if we're going the right way. 3 times stronger, 5 times stronger minimum throw force. Let's just take a look. Next time you start it, if you break it again, you go to jail. I don't know if those things work. I think we should be able to do it. Just tell it will get bonked on the head. I feel like we still need some... I think it's also because we're doing sideways. I think we can do an easy fix here. If we just put the hold point at center, would that solve it? This is a good one. We still need to tweak these values a lot, I feel. Because this is riveting content. Yeah, it doesn't even have enough power to go through. Let's go back to bowling ball. Oh, these values didn't get updated, I feel. That's maybe why. Let's put this at 50, 12. Let's put this at 50. And this at 25. Let's give this another shot. This was a bit too fast. Let's turn this to 35. It's 10. Let's turn this one 20. How crazy can we go? To really just get rid of that TV. I feel like we've gone faster. Oh, add player velocity. Oh, that's a good one to add later. So I'm gonna get rid of these TVs because it's actually very annoying to have it in the way because it like makes me go too tall. And let's try this out again and see where exactly the values go wrong. Aiming. I think at this point I may actually consider putting like way more moss on the ball as well. Oh, and I think the bowling pins should actually be way lighter in moss. What do these rigid bodies say? Yeah, 0. Let's do this like 0.3. I think these are going to blow them away now. This is way too high. Now we'll be sent flying. You say that, and then nothing happened. Why? Okay, no. I think it's just because I have like my throw goes overhand for some reason instead of like behind and then underhand. Be here. Second. I think I'm gonna have to drop stream earlier today, by the way, because my girlfriend just messaged me that she's basically dying. She just fainted on the train, so I'll see what the plan is there. Upwards force. Who does upwards force? Why upwards force? Mark. Have you ever thrown a bowling ball? I mean, it's an AI, of course not. Bowling ball. They're supposed to go low, not shoot up in the sky. I made a terrible mistake. Not shoot up like rockets. Let's take a look. Thinks you're playing volleyball. I think it's very clear for bowling alley simulator, improving bowling ball mechanics. It was 1.5F, now it travels low and fast, proper rolling motion. Used upwards force, maintain power. Let's see a look if it's really that realistic. Do we trust? I'm gonna make some more bowling balls so I don't have to completely restart every time I want to test out these things. Because we are not there yet with the bowling physics. But I do find the vibes very funny. Because it's just like... you just see the one single one just pew fly away. I think we're gonna tweak this one. Base throw force puts it like 12. Minimum put it at 7. And the max put it at like 24. Pin force. Arc height should be fine. Then let's apply all. So it should be shared. Getting somewhere. It's still, I feel like it's still too much overhand. Can we move the from the all position to a lower point right when we throw? Just like enjoy the rest of your day, Harbinger Hugs. Thanks for tuning in. Loading just an underhand motion. It says use an underhand motion. I don't know if it actually does it. So basically what I just wanted to do is I have this hold point, which is like pretty high up on the character. And right now it just goes into an arc like this. But I feel like if I just drop this to like this height, it should be way more realistic. Let's see how it goes. Count for the lower release position. Is it going to update it on itself? It's transitioning hold position. Okay. Normal hold position 0.3. I feel like that's not oh. It says minus 0.4. That's not right. Right? 0.3. It's fine. Minus 0.4. This is very low. And then 0.8 is just a bit more in your face. Let's take a look. See how it goes. Not perfect. Let's take a look in Scene Duo. Now. I think it gets stuck behind myself. I'm actually gonna go for 1 second. I need to use the washroom. 100% fixed 3D style physics, indeed. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, here, this one. So back. Just put myself on again. Let's go. This is better than Godot streams. It's because you got me, isn't it? And we're actually doing fire development. So why do we have limp dick balls? The question now. So we have the ball. I feel like it now gets stuck. Oh, this was a good one. This. Take a look. does my AI have to say? Chat was riled up. I actually don't know what happened. Because there was this one thing I actually didn't check. Go to analytics. You can see, like, for some reason at 1 hour and 45 minutes, everyone went crazy in chat. I actually haven't looked. 1 hour and 45 minutes?
No.
Show me chat.
Flip. Yes. Flip horizontal is velocity.x larger or equal than
This
0.
sounds very...
You can look around. Also, my movement speed is... You can...
I have no idea why YouTube says that there were so many comments. Nothing happened. Oh well. Change moss. Oh. Was moss too heavy again? Okay. Maybe it's a meeting. Let's put this back to 7. And apply. I think it may also be my fault because I'm doing it on this and this. No, that one did fine. This was a bad throw on my part. This is very slow. Time was a Godot stream at? It was at like 6 p.m. European time. Right, yeah. So it was 6 p.m. for you then. That's when it started. Kind of don't like the... So the ball swing is realistic. I think at that point I'm gonna spend 3 hours on ball swing. I just want to go back to when it was kind of working and then work on the rest of this game. Back to simple. Yep. This is fine. Not at all, but oh well. The agent called the string replaced based edit tool, which is very base. Ball swing bites me after dark engaged. Phrasing. Can I also make the... Yes, I'm gonna make this a little bit easier for myself, because my god. Perfect zone, let's put this at 0.25 and let's put this at 0.55. Just so I have a little bit more control over what I do. Meantime, we'll wait for this. Are you working on it though? What do you mean, Moonbase? What working? First time chat. First time hater. I don't know if it's hater. I don't know what you mean with are you working on it though? How long are you? Okay, you're done. Seems like you're outsourcing to AI. That's the whole point. It also didn't really do what I wanted to. It's like, this is a perfect throw and it's so slow. I think I'm just gonna tune up the forces again. Base throw 25, max throw 50, minimum throw 50. Let's just double all of this again. Go so slow. This is why we have Git. We're just gonna revert. Feel like we're not really progressing in the right way. I should have committed a little bit more earlier ago, but oh. Still need more force. No, now. Where to control these? Let's put this at 30. No, let's put max at 30. Base at 12. Minimum at 8. Base at 18. Force curve is fine, I think. Normal should be white. And the highlight should be like this. Anyone blocked this stream? What do you mean blocked, Seamus? The only thing we are here is bricked, not blocked. That bowling pin got destroyed. Okay, I think value-wise... Oh, base throw force. That's why. Let's give it another go. Come on, let's go. Did we not hit anything there? I'm lifting up right now. Somebody stop me. Max throw force. Let's put this at 20. Let's put this at 15. And then 8. I'm not entirely sure on the spin force. Let's see. I know why this is weird. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Moonbase. Because with this revert, I forgot the hold point. I'll put this back at 0 because it threw everything at an offset, which is kind of awkward. We do want it center-wise. Okay. I think mechanically we can throw the ball, which is fine. I think now it's time to work a little bit on the scoring. Yes! First strike. Wait, do I still have it open? Here. Let's go. Nice shot! I just love this so much. Okay. Let's exit play mode safe and then call this slightly better bowling physics. Is it saved? It is. Physics. Commit. Push. Oh no, I don't want to push actually. Okay. Let's go to bowling lanes. And let's start a new chat. New task. Bowling. I'm gonna make bowling pins and prefab as well, I think. Write some basic logic for my bowling game. Control a ball. What if I wanted to yeet the ball? That's the skill issue. What's being made here, Seamus? We're making a bowling alley simulator game, like Playway style. But of course, first thing we need to do is we need to have a basic bowling mechanic that's kind of shitty before we start working on like the NPCs and whatever. Bowling lane. Check when ball is on lane. Then knock over at bowling pins. Bowling pin should be reset. Spawns a few seconds after hit. A score should be locked in the console. How many pins were hit? Do we need anything else? Let's see how it goes. And after this, I'm gonna have to wrap it up a little bit earlier than planned. But I'm gonna do a part 2 stream of this probably tomorrow, because our sponsor does need to get their deliverable. But I have something coming up in my life that I need to deal with. Script. Game manager. Is that Skyrim? Yes, it is. This is the grind mode playlist. Notice the typo in the code. Motherfucker, you wrote all of the code. Oh, God. Let me fix already typos. What are we doing here? Skyrim W's indeed. I feel like it's gonna kill itself, the AI. Because it's just like... It's done? It says it's done. Not sure. It's actually done. I don't think it is. I think it actually just died. Because I can't find the bowling pin script. Yeah. Basically, you get it's 100 forever, I think, Nash fan. For now, at least. But hey, once that's done, you can try Unity AI. I don't know. I think, yeah. I have to go early. I'm sorry for that. Thank you, everyone, for having tuned in still. We're going to revisit this. That's why there's some issue. Oh yeah, it did actually just lean to peace. I think the AI just completely died in this last call. So we're gonna revisit this tomorrow or the day after. Because I think we can still do a bunch of cool stuff and not just only try and work on the bowling mechanic. So thank you everyone for having tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow. Sorry for the abrupt ending. And